I'd like to thank the brand for sending over this can of Qualia Creatine. So I've been doing a lot of research on creatine, and I know that based on my age, I need to be adding some creatine to improve my muscle performance, brain function, and hopefully promote healthy aging. This is the 5.6 ounce container. So I'll be using this dietary supplement in some coffee. So my goal here is to see if it changes the flavor of my coffee for my morning routine, or if it's something that I can easily add in. I'm really excited to use this product. It contains magnesium, sodium, and some chloride, and of course the creatine, I would say creatine complex. It's an advanced creatine complex that is developed by Creatine. So I'm really excited to try it. First impressions out of the can, it's a very powdery mixture. Kind of reminds me of like baking powder or even cornstarch as a consistency. So I'm going to go ahead and tap that off a bit. 1 level scoop of the creatine powder and add that into my coffee. And we're going to see how long it takes to dissolve. Hold this up to the camera for you. So I can tell you it's already starting to dissolve off the bottom of that little bubble. Going to give it a quick stir in. It did leave some powder around the edges of my cup, but I'm able to get that with just a little stir. And from what I'm aware, it's completely dissolved. So that took less than 30 seconds for this to dissolve into my coffee. I do prefer my coffee with cream and sugar. So that's exactly how I've made this coffee this morning, to give you an example of how this Qualia Creatine will dissolve. I'm going to go ahead and take a sip and let you know if it has altered the flavor of my coffee at all. So I do have a little bit of a salty taste, but that would be the sodium in the, when you add sodium to coffee, it actually cuts the bitterness. So I quite like that. I'll be adding the Qualia Creatine to my coffee for the next 2 weeks to hopefully gain the benefits of creatine, and I'll let you know if there are any improvements. But if you have been researching creatine and looking for a brand to try, I recommend you start with the Qualia Creatine. Great quality in a convenient container and dissolves perfectly no matter what liquid you add it to.